Okay, so I wanted to open with this book. For those of you who see, it's called Bitten. And why this is relevant is because the Pentagon, before this whole COVID thing hit, there was hearings that was going to happen about the history of Lyme disease, and the Pentagon was actually involved. It's been proven with creating that. And so here we have a government institution slash organization that created something devastating via ticks and released on the public. And it's a major health issue that many people don't even know about. Chris Newby, the author, goes into it, and it's well worth the read. And another reason why I share it, because there's a lot of people who are dealing with health issues and don't even know that Lyme is the cause. Your standard doctor is not even trained to identify Lyme disease, or really they don't test for it much, and of course all they have is antibiotics to throw at it. And so here's just the prologue. I copied the first 2 pages where it talks about back in 1968 where the tick diseases first happened around Long Island and along Connecticut. And they discovered the bacterium and they named it after Burdorf. I mean, it's hard for me to pronounce. And he was the one who helped work on it. And 38 years, later, the medical system pretty much, they don't really have anything for Lyme disease. All they do is they claim it's going to be cured in a few weeks with antibiotics, but as you can see, the data shows differently. $1.3 billion each year estimated is in direct medical costs alone, besides the countless suffering that people go through that have Lyme. So it's just one of those things that's not discussed enough. And if you really want someone thorough that knows about it, a lot of people in the alternative health world, like myself, we're the ones who work with that. Here we have the CDC. I just pulled this up because you have all these companies, and if you take a look, who do we have on there? J&J. This is obvious conflict of interest because they're producing a shot to go into people's arms, and they fund a company that's giving guidance. Keep in mind the CDC is not government elected people, not at all. And then we see other major corporations involved in this. So you have all sorts of private funding. Quest Diagnostics, which is medical. They're pouring a lot of money into is the drug company Merrick. Um, so this is really, really bad. Ultimately, people don't understand how these major corporations are pouring money, which obviously means that then they get to determine the policy of things and how things are decided. So the CDC, again, it is a public-private partnership, and they should not be able to even make policy. Oh yeah, by the way, look at Pfizer up there as well, another vaccine producer. And so this was very important for me to pull quickly, as it's well known, if they want to hide something from us, they put it in a book or they'll put it in a medical journal. I'm passionate about checking medical journals and whatnot. And why this is relevant is because the adenovirus, it's found in the mRNA shot and it's in the J&J shot. And I just highlighted the abstract. And what it boils down to, what they're showing you, this is from 2007, that it has safety and efficacy problems within the first line. That's one of the most important things for you to know and understand. So they are lying. They knew from way back that this thing created problems with what we're talking about with the blood clotting and the liver. Your liver is really important for doing a lot of different functions within your body. But the net is, I just went and pulled this up to show people that they knew since 2007 that there would be blood issues. And as you can see, please pay attention. It says gene therapy, people. In the news, they keep telling you it's a vaccine. You're getting gene therapy if you take these shots. They are altering you at the genetic level. And so here it is in a medical journal showing you this. At the end of the day, too, besides the conflict of interest, because they have immunity, it doesn't even matter with what I'm showing you now. People can't turn around and sue. Everybody got paid off and they're playing games with us. They know exactly what this thing does, but they refuse to truly acknowledge it, and they want to keep pushing the narrative of this thing being safe, which is absolutely not true at the end of the day. So please be careful. And ultimately, too, for those who've taken it, it's really about now how do you support the body to help it recover, because this is bad. People are dying, and it's a tragedy at the end of the day. So if you do a quick search, you could see, as I said, they knew. And so, lastly, I'll end with what's the point? When you look, these are 10 things that they tell you that you need to know. They still want you wearing a mask. They don't really want you hanging out with others. And also, fully vaccinated is a moving target because ultimately they want boosters. They want to keep giving you shots because the virus allegedly keeps mutating. And so you have to decide how much longer are you going to keep turning your body over to these people. More videos to come. I got to do the vitamin D stuff for y'all, the vitamin C, and I got some other things. So I just felt really important that it was to share this. So please enjoy, drop a comment, talk to y'all later.